Welcome to Employment Law This Week. I'm George Whipple. Our top story, the Department of Labor is facing a fight over its new overtime rules. Effective December 1st, the new overtime regulations raise the minimum salary threshold required for white-collar exemptions under the FSLA to $913 per week, more than doubling the current threshold. But Texas and Nevada are leading 21 states in a lawsuit challenging the department's updated rule. And more than 50 business groups, including the National Retail Federation and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, have brought a separate challenge. At the same time, the U.S. House of Representatives voted to delay the effective date of the new regulation by 6 months. These challenges are based on concerns that the new salary threshold would mean a big increase in costs for employers and oversteps the DOL's authority. Kristopher Reichardt has more.
This was obviously a coordinated effort to attack the new overtime regulations on multiple fronts. Both suits take slightly different paths to achieve the same objective. The Eastern District of Texas, a conservative jurisdiction, is somewhat known for moving its docket along quickly, which is important to any challenge since the new rules take effect in just 2 months, despite some congressional attempts to delay the rule until June 1st of next year. Employers should absolutely continue to prepare for the overtime rule going into effect on December 1st. It's unlikely that these lawsuits would delay or stop these rules.
An employer's voluntary wellness program survives an EEOC challenge. A lighting manufacturer in Wisconsin requires an anonymous health risk assessment in order to participate in its health plan. The EEOC filed suit against the company, claiming that the program violated the restrictions in the Americans with Disabilities Act. The district court found that the program did not violate the ADA. But perhaps more importantly, the court deferred to the EEOC regulation, stating that wellness programs are not covered by the ADA's safe harbor and can violate the ADA if the exams are not voluntary. Technically truthful statements are protected under the National Labor Relations Act, even if they're disparaging. A group of DirecTV technicians were fired after appearing on a local news station discussing a new company pay incentive. The incentive was tied to convincing customers to let DirecTV use landlines to track viewing habits. A split D.C. circuit affirmed the NLRB ruling in favor of the employees, finding that the comments were based in truth and thus fell under the protection of the NLRA. Therefore, the company must reinstate the technicians. To celebrate Global Diversity Awareness Month, we're bringing you a diversity-focused tip of the week each episode in October. Here with us this week is Bill Keys, president of the Institute for Responsible Citizenship, with some advice on growing a diverse culture by demanding excellence.
One of the things I notice is that the brightest young African American men are often ignored when it comes to great opportunities. Now, you probably find that surprising, but that's been my observation. My argument is that for a top-tier company that is saying that it's committed to attracting top talent of color, if you're going to do that, you should really commit to it, state that commitment, and settle for nothing less. Having done that, you really take care of your retention problems because you bring in people who are really talented, you set a high bar for them, high standards of achievement that you expect for them to meet. They do so, not only do you retain them, but you create a culture that is attractive to other people who also want to pursue excellence.
Thanks, Bill. That's it for Employment Law This Week. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.